Good morning. Welcome back to the Kids KC Inspirational Tales. I hope today's lesson titled Productive Woman will inspire someone. When we read Proverbs 31, we discover two aspects of the ideal Christian woman that are perfectly reflected in the character of the person we will be talking about today. One, she is industrious, and two, she lends a hand to whoever needs it whenever she can. These two qualities could be seen clearly in the life of Florence Nightingale. Florence pioneered the professionalization of what we now know as the field of nursing. It seems impossible to imagine a time when there were no professional nurses as we know them today. But there was such a time, and it was not until Florence's arrival that this profession, so useful and necessary for humanity, was developed. The most interesting thing is that no one would have imagined that Florence would be the pioneer in this area, because as a member of a wealthy family, she was not expected to work but to dedicate herself to marrying and having children. However, inspired by what she described as a call from God, she decided in 1837 to develop herself academically in order to work in the field of health. Breaking all the social conventions of the time, she set off toward her destiny. I thank God for the courage of this woman who opened the way for other women who came after her. After two men fell in love with her and proposed to her, Florence decided to go ahead with her plans, and in 1850 she moved to Germany to receive 4 months of medical training. There she came into contact with Pastor Theodor Filner, who worked with the dedication in favor of not only sick people but also the marginalized. This had a tremendous impact on Florence. Because her father provided her with a yearly income, she was able to continue training until the Crimean War erupted. The news coming from the front lines regarding the conditions of the wounded caused Florence to move out of the conflict zone with a group of 38 women after training them professionally. Florence revolutionized everything, improving the conditions of the wounded so much that it was publicly accepted that her efforts reduced the mortality rate from 42% to 2%. Work is not only what one knows, but what one is. And God wants women to be productive agents of change and a source of love and blessing. Today's lesson was inspired from Proverbs 31 verse 19 and 20, and it reads, "Her hands are busy spinning the thread, her fingers twisting fiber. She extends a helping hand to the poor and opens her arms to the needy." Have a blessed day and remember to inspire someone.